Guys, I was watching you the day in rehearsals and I watched you there doing that. You seem to be really, really enjoying this Rat Pack thing.
We certainly are, definitely.
Yeah.
It's something new and fresh for us. You know, we've done sort of 5 straightforward pop studio albums before, and we sort of wanted to do something slightly different this time. You know, I think it's the best for us. It's the best for the fans. It's best for everybody. So this kind of music as well. It's something I think that we didn't realise we were going to enjoy it as much before we actually went into the studio and tried the songs out. So it's turned out we feel really, really well, and it's up to the public now to sort of think the same, and it'll all be a great success and we'll all be happy.
Talking of the public, Nicky, I mean, do you think will the younger fans relate to this type of music?
Well, we hope so. I think it's. I mean, there's no question about this type of music is, by far, if not the best, one of the best eras of music there's ever been. And in a way, I suppose, we were always big fans of it, but to actually get into, as Mark said, get into the studio and do it, really kind of made us thought, wow, what songs, what a catalogue of songs there is. And for some fans out there that probably don't know this music, maybe it's bringing it back to them a little bit. Maybe they'll listen to it, and I know we were at some of the radio stations today, and the boys were saying like it's amazing the requests from the young people that that are ringing up, going, we want to hear "Ain't That a Kick in the Head" again or stuff like that. And it's been amazing for us. But obviously the older fans as well, will know it. And
you'll have a whole new set of older fans now.
Hopefully.
Did it come easy to you on this type of singing?
To be honest, Jerry, it was when we started off, we were nervous about it, I think, but the more you got into it, we had to study each song individually. Like we had to do, literally take a day or each song one day fully, and then have a day before to learn it, just to make sure, because it is kind of, when you're trying to sing songs that Frank Sinatra sang.
Well, you're compared to him, aren't you?
Totally, yeah. So you got to kind of put your own spiel on it, but you had to kind of go back to the era of music that it was, and you have to change your voice like we've done in the song. So, but we feel we've done quite a good version of it. So
I think you've done a fantastic version. Absolutely. Cian, is this now the tour that you're going to embark on? It's the red carpet tour, and you're opening it in the Odyssey. Where else would you open the tour? Yeah. Is it based on the Rat Trap thing? Is that what we're going to see, the Rat Pack?
No, not necessarily. There will certainly be a very big Rat Pack section in there, but I think one message we want to say to everybody: it'll be a Westlife show with all the hits that we've had over the last 5-6 years, but we will have a section in the show that will be a total Rat Pack section when we'll come out all kitted up and we'll get on the stage and do our big Rat Pack section,
Why did you pick the Odyssey to open the tour?
I think just because last year was such an amazing year for us. Obviously, with everything that happened with Westlife opening in the Odyssey last year, just gave us such a boost of confidence. The fans here have been probably the best fans that we have around the world, and it's just an amazing place for Westlife. So I think we're better than to start it off in the Odyssey again.
Absolutely.
It went so well last year. Let's not change a winning formula.
So that's the 1st and 2nd of February.
First and 2nd of February.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be sold out. It'll be sold out.
Well, it went on sale last week, and the first one's practically gone. The second one's nearly gone as well. So
hopefully we might hear of a few more dates, but that's for another time.
Exactly. Who knows? Hopefully.
What's life, Mark, like in the post-Brian McFadden era?
I think, to be honest with you, we're well used to it now at this stage. I think, when it happened first, obviously, like when any sort of relationship changes or when anything changes, if someone leaves your office at work or whatever, things are different. There's a slightly different dynamic,
I don't know what these two are doing.
I just laugh at his shoes.
What's wrong with your shoes?
He wants to show his hairy legs.
They're shiny, just a bit shiny for me.
They're very good. It's one of them, isn't it?
Look at me, sound like this.
Well, Mark, I'll talk to you. Go on.
Sorry, Mark. Sorry.
But yeah, as I say, I think we're well used to it now. I think he's kind of moved on. He's happy with his career, and we're happy doing what we're doing now. And to be honest, I think that's the most important thing. That obviously, if you're not happy at work, then you need to rethink things. And I think that's what he done. And as I say, everyone now is happy with their careers, which is the most important thing.
Did it come as a surprise to you? Because it did seem to come out of the blue.
No, it did. It came, right out of the blue. It was. We'd had a couple of about 8 weeks off over that Christmas last year, and Kerry had just gone into the jungle, and we came back to work to promote the new single, which was obvious at the time, and it just developed out of nowhere. Brian came back after Kerry won he went to Australia to see her, and came back and said he wanted to meet up with us, and basically just said he didn't want to do it anymore. He said he'd had enough and he wanted to go home and just be with his kids. And I think we'd all got used to being at home because we'd had 8 weeks off, which we'd never had before. So we could understand it from that point of view as well. It was hard getting back on the plane to go back to the UK and on to Europe.
But no rows, no fallouts?
Oh, no. Absolutely nothing. I mean, there's still no rows and fallouts, and that's the truth. papers and obviously people make what they want of it. And, you know, we know nothing happened. Do you know what I mean? And we know that the real truth. And, you know, the real truth is, you know, we wish him the best. We did wish him the best. We were surprised, and that's God's honest truth, when his solo album came out so soon. We all thought you might, you know, kind of get bored at home after a year or so and try something solo. But shocked that it came so quick. But then delighted that, you know, he'd got off to such a great start, because it was a big risk for him. And obviously he's having his, you know, he's having a bit of trouble at the moment.
Well, he's having his problems tonight, which I'm sure you all empathise with. Like, it's like you loved Kerry as much as you love Brian,
Exactly.
and it's sad to see what's happening now.
It's sad to see what's happening, but you know, I mean, they'll sort it all out, and we just wish both of them the best, and we wish both of them happiness, and you know, that's all that we can say about it, really.
Have you been tempted since he left to replace him? Or are you happy now with the four-ball?
Never.
Well, apart from you, of course.
Well, you've been recognised. I've got the suit, I've got the shirt.
It's the wrong colour shirt, but anyway, it doesn't matter.
I've got a white one. I've got a white one.
You have a white one. That's okay.
But you know, I've been waiting for like 6-7 years.
I know. Well, look,
is this an official request, or are you just messing about?
Well, should we talk about it later on after?
Oh, we'll not do it on camera. No.
You can sing with us in the Odyssey if you get a white shirt and a little bow tie that hangs down.
I'll get a white shirt. I'll get a white shirt and a wee bow tie. A wee bow tie. See, I know those songs.
Yeah.
And you, Mandy, as
you
well.
like them yourself?
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you ever hear me singing them?
Not yet.
Come on, give us a bash. Who wants to hear Jerry sing?
Do the music. But you're going to stay as four. You're not. Weren't you looking for a girl or something at one stage?
No, we did. We're doing a TV show at Christmas. It's like a Westlife TV show, special at Christmas, and we wanted to find a girl to sing on one of the Rat Pack songs with us, and she's also singing on the album. So what we did is we went around and we did auditions in Manchester and London.
All right.
And we found a girl from Bolton. I think she's 25, and she's amazing.
But she ain't permanent, though. She ain't permanent.
No, she's not replacing Brian or anything.
Okay, she's not. Right. The album's coming out on the 8th of November.
Yeah.
We wish you well, but we need one more song.
Of course.
A Dino song this time.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Ain't that a kick in the head?
Ain't that a kick in the head? Guys, thanks for coming on.
Thank you very much for having
Make
me.
your way across. Make your way across. Just to remind you that the guys will be playing in the Odyssey 1st and 2nd of February on that red carpet here. Keep your hands together. Westlife!